Well, to start, I was going to ask you, you guys start league play this week. How do you feel the team is this year compared to maybe a year ago at this time when you started playing Liberty League games?
We're way better, I think. I mean, we lost to Alfred. They beat us better than they did last year, but I think we're better this year. The captains are doing a good job leading the team. Last year at this time we was 0-3, now we're 1-2, so you can look at that. The offense, way better than last year. Like I say, at least 2 or 3 times better than offense last year. So.
And the win on the road, I mean, that was a team you lost to a year ago, too. How does that help you have some more confidence that you've already beaten one team that you lost to the year before?
I wouldn't say too much confidence. I mean, Norwich is a good team. I know they won the league probably the past couple of years, but that's just – we went down there and won on the road. That's a big job for us. That shows that we can win on the road. Got a lot of toughness. Plus, coming back after a big loss to Utica and coming down and win. So that let us know that we can win. But I wouldn't just say that win right there just to find out, see the rest of the season or the rest of the Liberty League play.
For you personally, how do you feel like you've done so far? If you had to kind of grade yourself the first 3 weeks, are you happy with what you've done so far? Or,
First 2 weeks. First week I had a good game. We lost, but I'm not too proud about that. Second week I feel like I really went out there and just like grounded it out and like put the team on my back and make sure we won the game. And last week I didn't do pretty good. Alfred had a pretty good defense. They stopped me. But I mean I still went out and competed. Had a couple good drives, but still ultimately it was a bad game.
How'd you feel like overall your style of running is? Would you say like it seemed like your coach said you're one of those guys he thinks it's harder to tackle in the fourth quarter because you can wear out a defense?
Yeah, of course. I love to see defenses tired, arguing at each other. That just pumps me up even more. Like I'll be tired out there. Don't get me wrong, but it's just to fight inside me, just keep pushing. Like and then we go out here and we condition every day. So I'm ready to. Fourth quarter time come. It's go time, baby. Are
there any running backs you kind of would like compare yourself to as far as the style? I'm not saying you're at the same level, but I mean the style of the way you do things. Is there anybody you try to be like, or
I guess I'll just say my favorite running back, Ricky Williams. I love Ricky Williams, a hard-nosed runner. Especially when he played for the Dolphins. I'm a Dolphin fan, so I watch him a lot. They gave him the ball like at least 20, 30 times a game, every game. So. I guess I'll say I compare myself to Ricky Williams.
I was going to say, I've heard somebody say it before that was running back, that it's like being in a car accident 30 times a day when you're in a football game. Is that kind of how you feel like on a Sunday afternoon?
Last year, actually this year I've been a little more beat up than last year. Even though I probably had a little bit more carries at this point of the season now than I did last year. But after the game, it's just, I mean, a few nicks and bruises there, get an ice bath, ice it up, go to treatment. And I'm going to play every week regardless unless I, like, tear my ACL or something. If it's a little bruise or a quad injury, I mean, you get to the game, suck it up by that time. So.
Yeah, I was asking you, too, I heard you're kind of from a really remote part of Florida. How tough was it just for anybody to kind of fight you as far as scouts from colleges? I mean, were you pretty well seen by people, or was it kind of like a hard
you mean
exposure?
me as a player? Or?
Yeah, like as a player, I heard you were kind of from a remote part of the state, but were you still like, did you have any trouble getting seen by coaches? Or,
I mean, no, there's a bunch of Division I coaches, but obviously I'm not a Division I prospect. But Division III in Florida, there's no Division III colleges down there. I looked at a couple of junior colleges. So it was a bunch of coaches coming in, Division I, Division II, and D1 AA, but no Division III schools. So it was kind of hard for me to get into Division III school. I know at the end of the season, we had this college fair, and a bunch of D3 and D2 schools came down, and I just talked to a couple. And St. Lawrence was my best option, so I came here.